Hello everyone, my name is Lily Crespi. I'm a freediving instructor trainer and athlete and also an Alchemy ambassador. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about how to train depth when you don't really have access to depth, which, let's face it, is the case of the majority of people around the world. We sometimes don't have access to the sea at all, or you have to drive a long way to find some deep water. So it's nice to know that you can still keep your body adapted to deep dives, even when you can't dive very often. So you have a bunch of options. The first thing you can do, of course, is a lot of dry training. So in dry training you can work on your flexibility to maintain the flexibility of your intercostal muscles, lungs, diaphragm. So of course every type of stretching, and especially lung stretches, full lung stretching and empty lung stretches are especially important for depth adaptation. This you can do year-round wherever you are. You can also keep working on your CO2 adaptation, even on dry land, by doing dry static, which you can also do, of course, in the pool, just in-water static, but you can totally work on CO2 training at home. You can also work on your muscle strength to prepare you for these ascent from these deep dives, either in bifins or monofin or no fins, where you're gonna need those muscles. So just by going to the gym or even just doing workouts in your house. And the good thing here is that you can adapt these workouts and do them on breath hold. So you will build your muscles in a way that they're going to be more adapted to apnea state, like working in anaerobic conditions. And finally, of course, another thing that you can work on dry, which is going to be super important for your deep dives, is equalization exercises. These you can do every day as much as you want, and it's gonna keep your muscle memory for your deep dives. And whenever you return to depth, the equalization will be that much easier if you've trained it regularly. Except from dry, you can also work in the pool. So in the pool you can work obviously on your technique, especially for things like monofin or no fins, which are pretty technical disciplines. The pool is a great tool because you can do lots of volume, a lot of laps until you drill this technique and it becomes really automatic in your body. You can also work on lactic resistance in the pool and on hypoxic tolerance, which are also going to be useful in your deep dives. And finally, if you have access to open water but without so much depth, like maybe you can find some water that has 10 to 20 meters of depth, you can still do a lot of exercises in there, like of course empty lung dives. FRC or RV dives are super good for adaptation to depth and to work on equalization, relaxation. So these are super useful. And you can also use these shallow depth to work on the first part of your descent, to make it really automatic and you don't really have to think about it anymore. And finally, you can also do some long dives, so that we normally call hangs. You can just go at whatever depth you have available and hang there, or do some really slow dives to work again on relaxation, hypoxia, and all of these will be super useful whenever you have the chance to go back to deeper depth. Hope that was useful for you and wish you a lot of great dives. Bye bye!